Ya, tunggu dah je duduk tu. Mbap.
Hello.
What's up guys? Welcome to another episode of the Amende Show with Haziq and
Raja.
Anat.
So today we're gonna talk about apa whole
Dia dah
day.
sembang pasal Naruto sebenarnya, tapi dia punya intro panjang gila.
Kimak. Weh, apa benda ni?
Kau kata kau nak intro, aku bagi lah intro. This is the start of like a series of episodes where like short stuff lah, where we talk about things that are near and dear to us, which happens to be also anime, besides comics lah. So this series we're going to be talking all about Naruto.
So today we're gonna break it down to you guys, an introduction to a character known as Uchiha Itachi.
Itachi. Why is Itachi so important to you? I mean, like you talk to me about like starting this series, lepas tu populate Itachi as the main focus for today, right? So what's so special about Itachi for you?
Itachi is the unsung hero of Konoha. From before Shippuden, from the original Naruto series, how he was revealed as a villain, then an anti-hero, then eventually towards the later end saga, he's revealed that he sacrificed himself, his happiness, his family, all for the sake of the village.
So basically, like Itachi, like at the start where like we were introduced to Sasuke as a child, right? He had no family members.
Correct.
Dia macam Naruto lah. It's just that his family had a little bit more money,
Yeah,
right? Because they were head of the Uchiha clan.
yeah.
So then Sasuke grew up alone. We didn't know why Sasuke grew up alone. It's just that people say that his family, his whole clan was killed and everything. So then we had like snippets of what happened to Sasuke, and then we jump into the Itachi story lah. So basically, it started out like Itachi himself single-handedly killed every member of the Uchiha clan except Sasuke.
Yeah.
So we found out that at the beginning lah. Lepas tu, as soon as like the story progressed, we found out he made a deal. He loved Konoha so much,
Yeah.
and he made a deal with the Konoha elders.
Danzo is one of the.
Danzo, to basically like he found out that the Uchiha clan were going to stage an uprising or rebellion against Konoha.
Yeah.
So with that information, he went to the elders. Mas tu apa? Sarutobi no, bukan Sarutobi. Sarutobi lah.
Sarutobi, yeah.
Sarutobi, Danzo, the village elders, the Hokage at the time, the Kage at the time was Sarutobi. Then one of the elders was Danzo. So he went to them, made a deal with them. Cakap, I will eliminate all of the Uchiha, but you have to promise me that you will keep Sasuke safe. Dia dah tahu lah kalau Konoha ada welfare punya, ada child welfare
Aku rasa
system
dia,
lah.
aku rasa dia tak ada Obamacare tu.
Dia tak ada Obamacare, dia ada Medicare apa semua lah. So basically sebab kalau like orphans from war, right, diorang hidup
Mampu kau kau repot.
Mampu kau lah. Naruto duduk dekat one bedroom apartment.
Weh, macam mana dia bayar sewa tu? Tu aku nak tahu. Macam mana dia bayar sewa? Siapa bayar sewa dia, weh?
Makan ramen basi.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So basically, Itachi made a deal with the Konoha elders, say like you have to keep my brother safe because there was nothing more he cared about than his brother and Konoha itself lah. But he made a deal with the Konoha elders. Cakap aku kena jaga adik aku. Tapi after he fucked off like Konoha ni mampu lah Sasuke duduk seorang lah. Makan minum kau jaga sendiri lah. Sewa rumah kita jaga. It was about the house was bought already, right?
Yeah, the house belonged to the Itachi clan.
The Uchiha clan.
The Uchiha clan, right? Sorry. So, but okay, that's the simplifications lah. But as you watch through the progress, you will get a bit emotional and understand like how he got the information that basically the Uchiha clan wanted to stage a coup, an uprising. So dia ni, Itachi ni is part of Anbu. Anbu ni macam Black Ops team. So that's how he got the information. So when he got about the information, the elders told him that you know, like you need to eradicate the threat to the village, which is this, in this case, his entire family tree, right? And his main reasoning to not kill Sasuke at that time, one of the winning arguments is because Sasuke was a child and he is not directly a part of this uprising, this coup, right? So that was one of the main reasons, and that's how he got that. Then we were introduced to Itachi for the first time as an Akatsuki member. But essentially, diorang ni macam mercenaries, right? So different villages, different nations will hire them to help and aid them win a war, a ninja war, right? So Itachi ni was part of the Akatsuki. I'm not sure if he was a recon, he was a spy. I'm not sure like what was his.
Why was he in Akatsuki in the first place lah? That one we're not too sure lah.
Yeah.
Some say that he was a spy working to protect Konoha from the inside of Akatsuki. Others say like he just like, I think he got hurt by what Konoha did moving forward after his actions, and he wasn't too happy with what Konoha did. And then he tried to he didn't create Akatsuki. He joined Akatsuki. So that we don't know. We're not specifically sure what his role in Akatsuki was, but what like moving forward, he was part of the attack on Konoha, right?
Right. So the attack of Konoha is because Akatsuki wanted to collect all the Jinchuriki, correct? He was part of the invasion as well. So the invasion created chaos and all that, and he was part of the recon team. It was him and a shark evolved modified person called Kisame, and they both.
Kisame was one of the legendary swordsmen, right?
Yes, of the water village,
one of the legendary swordsmen.
And he's one of the 7 lah. There are 7 legendary swordsmen of that village. Dia macam 7 samurai lah.
But I think personally, like looking at Itachi and how his mind worked and how he was a genius ninja, I don't think even up to this point, right, I don't think Sasuke could ever live up to that standard.
Yeah.
Because let's say, okay, let us go into Itachi's powers
and abilities.
And there's a list here. So kita akan menyusahkan hidup Raja. So every time I say one of his powers, Raja has to put up a clip of that or an image of that into the video. So let's go one by one. Okay, bagi menyusahkan hidup kau sikit kan.
Kau nak video ni panjang mana sial?
Oh, panjang mana tak kisahlah. Asalkan lah boleh menyusahkan hidup. First, he has his shadow clone jutsus, his shadow clone explosions, his crow clone technique, the one where like he boom and then like crows come out. Body flicker technique, that's when like he flickers and then he bursts in speed. Summoning technique, this one was with the, but I don't know, like he says here the summoning technique lah. So he summons an animal to aid them in combat. Did he have a contract with the snakes?
No. That was Sasuke and Orochimaru.
Yes.
So what he did with that was the crow, the surveillance crows.
Oh, right. And then his genjutsu lah. The dust crow, burning paper body, that would be good for the Hungry Ghost Festival lah. Because he turns his victims into paper and then he burns them. Then kalau dia nampak rumah ke, nak bagi kat Tok Wan dia lah, dia buat lah.
Ching.
Burning paper body technique. Demonic illusion, shackling stakes technique. Mirror heaven and earth. Great fireball. Phoenix saga fire. Phoenix sage flower nail crimson. I know what the fuck that is.
Sebab dia nama dalam English, cuba kau cari nama Japanese dia. Macam baru macam on point sikit kan. Macam Tsukuyomi dia punya Mangekyo Sharingan dia punya tu.
Tapi yang ni lah, yang after the genjutsu ni they use the Japanese nya lah. The Sharingan, Izanami, Mangekyo, Tsukuyomi, Amaterasu, Susanoo. Tapi Susanoo lawa tu.
Susanoo powers.
Susanoo lawa.
Orange Susanoo.
Tapi like the second Susanoo that I would say that is nearly as nice looking as his is Kakashi Susanoo.
Yes.
Kakashi Susanoo is like lawa gila.
Handsome.
And then Susanoo dia pula ada like the Sword of Totsuka, the Yata Mirror, the Yasaka Magatama. The shuriken one yang the baling shuriken with like the multiple elements tu.
So talking about the Susanoo kan, kalau kau tahu Itachi punya Susanoo, it looks more like a samurai.
Yes.
And it's more of a
But I think don't all of them look like samurais?
in a sense yes, but kalau macam Sasuke punya kau nampak dia macam Ronin looking,
Yeah.
based on the character itself.
Kakashi punya is more like the
Kakashi is more of a Anbu, more of like a ninja shinobi looking type, like legit.
and then Sasuke is more demonic, right?
Correct.
Yeah, right. Okay, that's true. Okay lah, so everyone has their own like Susanoo personalities, which is cool. Not bad.
So those are the powers and abilities of Itachi. So you can tell from right at the get-go like Mamat ni OP tu. Mamat ni kuat. He's hella OP.
Personally, I think like if he were to like go all out in his fight, he could probably. I think he exceeds. Do you think he exceeds Hashirama? I think he does because Hashirama is wood element technique, right? And then he has like a
The
huge amount,
palm Buddha.
and he has like a huge amount of chakra. But Itachi's fighting style is more methodical. So and then he uses all these other like bloodline abilities like his Amaterasu, Mangekyo Sharingan.
But if you want to look at it from a bloodline standpoint,
tapi Madara also has, right?
correct. And if you want to look at it from that point, I'm a group Itachi and Madara in the same category because the Uchiha clan has firepower. You want to look at battle powers and OPs, their firepower is crazy. Their attacks are built to hurt and damage. But the problem with the Uchiha clan is they don't have sustainability. Diorang tak lama tau. They can't fight for a long time. And that's where the bloodline of Hashirama, like Tsunade and the healers and stuff, where they rebuild their cells and chakras and move their ki all around their body to make sure they can prolong a fight. They beat them by the duration of the fight.
Endurance, stamina.
Yeah.
So okay.
The Uchihas are about firepower, the amount of damage that you can make at one go.
The Uchiha clan to date is the only clan that can like create the largest fireball, right?
Yes.
That's why like Sasuke has the planetary destruction
Yep.
punya jutsu. Because
Yep.
it's one big ass huge meteorite just slamming into Earth.
Which is also, I think it's a lot more powerful than the one in that Pain showed. Pain is the villain from Akatsuki as well. Kan dia pun besar gila kan, they trap all of the world together. They trap jatuh,
Yeah.
boom.
And then he wiped out Konoha like that, right?
Correct.
Dia jatuhkan tu.
Correct.
Oh, okay. So we have like, but then if you look at Madara and Hashirama's fight, it was mostly power.
Correct.
There was no brilliant techniques.
Correct.
Like,
Because Hashirama wanted to prolong the fight. He wanted to tire out Madara. Madara was intent to kill. His wasn't. Hashirama wasn't. There was no intent to kill.
okay.
It was literally prolong the fight as long as he could, tire the guy out, and then subdue him. Which is what Naruto's tactic was for the final fight between him and Sasuke.
Was it?
Yeah, which is Sasuke had the intent to kill. Which is
Oh yeah lah, because Naruto didn't want to kill him, he just wanted to subdue him and then like
Correct.
and then heal him with love.
Correct. Yeah, bro.
Like,
I love you, bro. Please.
Power of Keber. Bodoh lah. Tapi that fight was epic though.
Yeah, dude. So that is, that if you look at it right, the whole
Reconciliation.
yeah, the Naruto mythos is literally broken down the same way that Star Wars is broken down, whereby all of the heroes, all they want to do is they don't have an intent to kill, they want to subdue, they want to tire out their opponents and then win them over with some bullshit backstory. I was also hurt in the past. And then they were like, oh my god, I was also hurt.
Martha, say Martha. Why did you say that name?
And then they become friends. You know, that is the heroes. Those are the heroes' ways. And then you look at the villains, like, this is not just Hashirama, Madara, Naruto, Sasuke. this goes back eons to the beginning of the chakra of the Naruto lore as well. Between Ashura and what's the other guy's name?
Shinra.
So it's the same concept going over and over again, and how they tie it together is they mention that all these qualities.
Indra.
Yeah. So how they mention it is the qualities are inheritable. Indra's qualities are inheritable from Indra to Hashirama to Naruto, and then from Asura is Asura, Madara, Sasuke. It's inheritable. It's the yin and yang. It's the balance of the world. That's why you have the night and the day, the warmth of the light, which is represented by how it makes people warm inside and good, and the coldness of the night, which is the intent to kill and everything else. So I find that is very interesting. But getting back to the topic of Itachi, this guy is hella OP, and there are many volumes of manga that you can read up about him, and this is going to be our second recommendation of this video. You should check out Naruto's manga. I'm not sure which volume that talks about Itachi. For Naruto, I think is volume 40 and above.
When they were talking about when Itachi joined the Anbu. Was that it?
From Itachi's introduction from Akatsuki all the way up to Anbu. And then you have Shippuden as well. If you don't want to read the manga, the anime also does great explanations for it. The episode for Itachi is scattered all around through. There is over 700 episodes of Naruto. Yeah, so that's the story about Itachi. If we miss out anything, if we got something wrong or whatever, let us know down in the comments. Let us know. And also, what else you want to see? What other characters are you excited of?
Not Boruto.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna talk about Boruto.
Man, get that Boruto shit out of here, fam. Fuck that. So, yeah, that's been your Amende episode 7, which is an anime episode. And talking about Itachi, my homeboy. And I'm Raja.
I'm Haziq.
This is Amende. See you guys next time.